as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the LA Chargers. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35.
Yeah, you're good, my man. I get it.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
A first carry for the All-Pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Let's go now. 6'5", 97.
Love. We'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, They want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On now is the Packers punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Excuse me.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. On the ground, this is Amari and Hampton. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
Brings up 4th down.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow.
Damn.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll begin on the ground with Jenkins. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
38, cluster, 6.
Here's Love. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
32.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Striker. Set hut. Drill green. Set.
Now Love. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jacobs from the gun. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
Hey, red. Hey, green. Ready.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Black 40. Hey, check. Hut.
Love looking to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1st and goal from just inside the 5.
Ready.
Jacobs going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Jacobs again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
Love will sneak it. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Jordan Love, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk, we step aside. Extra point.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You know not to come up here.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Oh, that was a good drive.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
It's always funny when I look at the coaches. I'm like, I wonder if that's what he really looks like.
They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Open man right side, that's McConkey. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
An 8-yard gain.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Damn, that dude's got a leg.
And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line.
Yeah, I got him in undrafted free agency. He was an undrafted kicker.
What an ideal punt.
An ideal
I mean, he
punt
kicked it nearly the entire field.
Complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Packers.
Two minutes on the clock.
Damn,
Second
2-1
quarter,
already.
7-0
Wow.
ball game. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Love from the gun on 3rd down. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Come on, Sean Ray. 52 points. Ready?
Going back to Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Blue 32.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go. Set. Delta. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Let's go. On the ball. Quick.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Charger drive about to get going. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they're currently trailing by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
At the 40-yard line.
Now Herbert going to change the look. We'll work inside here, Hampton. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
3rd and 5.
Home troops right. Set.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
On first down, it's Hampton. Oh, good move. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. A run once more with Hampton. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Set. 380. Ready.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, his 1st rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7.
What up, guys? Just come say something in the chat. See the stream. I see the eyes in here. Say what's up.
Nothing separating these two.
Hydro, what's up, Hydro? Film study these nuts, fool. Over here to film study. Film study these nuts on your chin.
Definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball
on your whiskey chin. You probably got little whiskers and shit.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their 1st possession of this 2nd half.
Hydro is our Raiders user. He's in here doing film studies, so
The other offense picked up in tying the game because
see how that goes.
And they feel better about themselves. They'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing. Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches...
yeah, they want you to, bud. I mean, don't matter to fucking me. I play the game how it's fed to me.
And force a 4th down.
On now is the Packers punter.
Hydro, you're number 1 rushing in the league with Genty, but you wanted to trade him. You wanted to trade Genty.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive.
He was testing the market. Okay. Fair enough.
Done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. That's about the 23.
Well, they're hoping that the 2nd half is better for him than the 1st half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Again, it's Hampton. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
The speed for Genty is what sucks. Yeah, bud. Yeah, man. You can't have it all, Hydro. You can't have it all, bud.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has.
FYI, Mr. Most Hated. Hydro's the Raider user, and he runs like the space defense where it always looks the same, and it never changes. So he learned that shit from Cali.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Your coaching makes up for it.
It's a short one.
Oh!
To his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
Whatever you're doing, it looks the fucking same, dude. So stop acting like you're doing something different because you're not doing anything different, Hydro.
Open field tackling. A lot of times
You know why you do that, though? You know what I always tell guys why they run their defense the way you do? It's because they don't know how to run a defense. So you need assistance from the game. You need help from the game because you can't do it on your own.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20.
Oh, you got +3 speed and +6 excel.
The Green Bay offense at the line. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing...
Damn, dog, this game went quick.
That's not a guy they want to see consistently.
That was fast.
64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Love, he's going to change the play here. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot.
93 speed and 99 excel for Genty. Okay.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Love now. Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Love. He'll try to pick it up himself. Able to find the open man.
Bam has his Achu or Achi or what it might. I don't know. At 99 speed. Wow, Bam.
Have the first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
Yeah.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 4-yard line.
Love from the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
I knew he wanted to rush it.
His
Put a
second
QB spy there,
touchdown
too.
of the afternoon.
There was so many players going to the right, they all got tangled up.
Deadlock and have taken the
Pushed him
lead
in.
here in the fourth. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Herbert. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's 2nd down.
Home troops right.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he powers his way past the 30. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Go line.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a 3rd and 6.
Hey, Kappa.
Throwing, Herbert. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Up the middle, it's Hampton.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Packers' 29-yard line.
Herbert to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And you build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Herbert. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down. So
Hydro says he hates playing me. Yeah, you should, fool.
Obviously, they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Oh, bam. Yeah, dude, that dive tackling, I mean, it works, dog. I mean, like, what's his name? Justice the GOAT. Last night's game I played with him, dude, that's all he was doing was that dive tackle, and it worked. Like, he dives for 5 yards and gets the fucking... He gets it. Gets the tackle.
And we may very well be headed to overtime.
Oh, shit.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Joe said, I'm lost. Oh, I know, Bam. I know. We're on the same page.
First and 10.
Set, ready. Drill, 50 yards, 43. Blaster, 6, ready.
Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Able to connect with Jacobs. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Let's go now. 45, trouble, 38. Be ready. Black Ultra. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO.
Oh, forward pass. That was a forward pass.
Down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the big gain.
Is that what it is, Bam? Tapping the square button and relying on EA to dive tackle.
Because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some.
Yeah, honestly, dog, I don't even really pay attention. I really didn't even know that was the case.
Down.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
All right, guys, let's get a pick. Let's get a pick 6. We get a pick 6 here.
Now Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped.
Not going to be a pick 6. Hey, did you guys see in the league the Jags user and Mr. Randoms and the Colts team tied it up week 1? Week 1 tie.
Unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will.
Ooh, I get the ball. Okay. We'll get the ball. We'll take it. Thank you.
So 4 quarters couldn't settle a winner, and now the Chargers going to get the first opportunity.
Yeah, I think the Colts, he still got like 500-plus yards passing, but he got a tie.
Line of the end zone for a touchback.
Hi, Joe. I seen. Well, right on, guys. Glad you guys came in here. Shoot the shit. Stop being all shy. Like you know what?
Overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here.
Well, they should handle him well, but they're fucking in his division.
Give him 19.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
Here's Herbert. Open man right side. That's McConkey.
Oh, he threw 3 picks.
Gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. He's brought down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Set. Ready.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Fuck, dude, get the block, guys. 3 bodies right there. You guys can't block him. That is shitty. That is shitty.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Herbert. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Herbert going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage.
I hope we don't get a tie. Talking that shit, I hope we don't get one.
Making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Madden suggesting I onside kick it.
In overtime, you send him out to fire away from long distance, but he knocks it through to give him the lead.
Edgy, don't you think? Because if he misses there, ball goes to the spot of the kick, correct?
Yep.
And guess what? That only gives about, 20 yards or so for them to go downfield and be in position themselves. So you have confidence in him, and you have confidence in your defense to go ahead and let him kick that one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously a touchdown will win it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here's Love.
Oh my God.
That's going to be
good game. Good game.
And he is in for the score.
Fuck. Are you fucking serious, dude? Damn, dog. That sucked. A fucking trick play. A fucking trick play, dude. I don't know if that's a glitch. It was just, it was one of the flea flicker type shit, you know what I mean? That is so whack.
Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
God damn it.
So for Green Bay, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory.
Damn, this team let me down. Man, this team really let me down. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.